What is going on, everybody? It is the Iron Lion here, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim. As you've guessed by the title, we are going to be defeating the Elder Boss today, figuring out how to become a 5-star chef, and also exploring the portal system. Before we go ahead and get into the video, I just had a couple housekeeping things to get out of the way. First off, I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I haven't been getting videos out as consistently as I'd like to. Work has been absolutely crazy. I work at an insurance agency as an information technology manager, and we've just moved offices, so I've been working on getting the infrastructure for the internet over there up and running, making sure everything's good to go, which leads me into my next thing for today. My boss, the owner of the insurance agency, actually allowed me to take one of the desks from the old office, which is super cool. Thank you so much. And with that, that also enables me to have a lot more room on my desk, which brings me into my next thing, which in the next video, well, I'll have a cam on. You'll be able to see my face. I've ordered some lights, I've ordered a backdrop, and I already have a camera. So you guys are going to be able to see my face in the next video. I've been playing around with OBS, getting some stuff and things set up with it. So I'm super hyped for that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the game, and if you remember in the last episode, we got our Megangjord belt, which increases our weight by 150. We got some farming stuff done. We jumped into the Bronze Age, and we also built our carve, which is going to be huge for what we're going to be doing today, which is actually finding the Elder. Now, I've done a little bit of exploration on the side and upgrading some things. So if we take a look here, I have all the stuff up to level 3, the fine wood bow up to level 4, all the bronze armor up to level 3, and I also have the troll hide cape up to level 2. I also took the liberty of making some bronze head arrows just because I want to play around with the new upgraded arrows, see how much more damage they do, see if they're worth it, but more than likely we'll still end up using flame arrows on the Elder. So now basically all we have to do is we need to actually make up some food first. So first things first, we actually have to make a cooking pot in order to make like carrot stew and stuff like that. So let's get working on that real quick. So I actually have to head over to the Black Forest real quick just to go grab some tin, but I want to talk to you guys about the Elder boss. So the Elder, which is the second boss, is essentially the boss of the Black Forest. Basically, he spawns up a bunch of vines and tendrils and stuff like that and, well, tries to kill you. So we actually have to find the shrine. I've already defeated it once, actually. I've played quite a bit. I'm almost ready to actually do the third boss in my other world, which is pretty cool. But essentially, once we defeat the Elder, we will get our second little upgrade. So with the Eikthyr buff, what we can do is we run farther. With the Elder buff, since he is, well, of the trees, it actually gives us a buff to knock down trees faster. So it gives us a damage buff while we're actually hitting trees. So that will be super helpful for expanding the base in the near future because we are going to be incorporating core. So core wood, obviously, as we found in a couple episodes, I think it was actually last episode, is used primarily in upgrading the pickaxe, but there are also supports we can use. So instead of the regular wooden supports, we can use core supports, which give you more structural rigidity. Also, I've gotten a couple comments in my Discord saying I say rigidity funny. I pronounce the D's like really hard, so rigidity. I don't know. It's just a fun word to say. I like it. You could just say it over and over. Rigidity, 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 rigidity. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I was not expecting to actually find this today, but this is how to find the Elder. So basically what you got to do is you got to go into the Black Forest and you have to go into these dungeons or the burial crypts or the crypts. Okay. And then you go into these tunnels and you find these things. They are little like sigils. They mark where they're actually at. So we see Vegvisir the Elder. So we register location. Let's see how far away. Okay. So he's pretty far down there. And how we mark that is just to make sure it doesn't go away. We go Elder. Perfect. So now we just got to figure out how to actually get all the way down there. So that is going to actually be what we have to do next. I got to figure out how we're actually going to get down there. And I also got to get out of this dungeon. So I will see you guys back at base when we're actually getting some food. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at our house and I went ahead and took the liberty of hooking up our cauldron. Now, this is where we're going to be cooking the next, well, pretty much everything until we unlock some other stuff. So let's go ahead, let's take a look and see what we can cook in here. So all that we're going to be focusing on today is carrot soup and queen's jam. So the reason that I want to craft these two things is the carrot soup. I believe I explained to you guys before that the carrot soup actually gives you a ton of stamina. So if we look here, you can see that the stamina count is 60. If we come over here and look at something like the cooked meat, it only gives you 30 stamina. Or if you look at the grilled neck meat, it gives you even less. It gives you 20 stamina. So this carrot soup is going to be huge for keeping the fight going for a long period of time. All you need, like it says at the bottom, is 1 carrot or 1 mushroom and 3 carrots. Sorry, I messed that up a little bit. So let's go ahead and craft up as much as we possibly can. Alrighty, so we were able to craft up 8 of those. Now let's go ahead and craft up the Queen's Jam. This is just going to help us get away from having to use neck meat. Now, really, if you were to look at neck meat, it gives you double the stamina. So this, again, is going to help us immensely when it comes to fighting and keeping the longevity of the fight. Now, it does give you 5 less health, but that stamina is going to be absolutely huge. So let's go ahead and craft up as much as we can. So unfortunately, we were only able to craft up 8 of those, which should be more than enough to get us over to the Elder, but at the same time, I wish I could have crafted up more. Now, all we have to do is, well, eat the food. Now, for those of you that have not played the game before, I believe I've explained this in the last episode, but I just want to go ahead and rehash this again. If you can see in the bottom right, you can only eat 3 different types of food. So basically what we're going to be bringing to the Elder fight is we're going to be bringing 8 cooked meat, 8 Queen's Jam, and 8 carrot soup. I think that that should be more than enough to get us through food-wise. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are pretty much set to go ahead and get over to the Elder. So let's eat all this stuff and see how much health and stamina it's going to give us. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to do one other thing. I wanted to actually go ahead and make a portal. So the portal is going to be super helpful for, well, getting back, because I don't want to run all the way back. It is a very, very far run. So I want to go ahead and get up a portal if I can find where I put my circling cores. There they are. All right, perfect. So what you do is you right click, you go into miscellaneous, and well, here's the portal. You just place it down. And now how you use portals, well, I'll just let Hugin talk. Probably will explain it to us. Portals are great for fast travel between different parts of the world. Of course, you need to build one on the other end as well. Then give the pair the same name and they will be automatically connected. Perfect, yeah. So basically what you do is you see here, you have to set tag. So I'm just gonna call this home. And once we build a portal on the other end, this will go ahead and light up a bright orange and we'll be able to walk through it. Now, the only thing is when it comes to portals is you cannot transfer with metal. And I'll show you that in a second here. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit of farming, but if you see this thing here, if you hover over it, it says it can't be teleported. But just as a quick glance, you can see this little, like a circle with an X going through it. That's a portal with an X over it. That means it cannot be transported. So iron, tin, copper, bronze, stuff like that cannot be transported. Alrighty, so went ahead, grabbed up the rest of the resources that we needed to build a portal at the other end, which is 20 fine wood, 10 gray dwarf eyes, and 2 circling cores. Got all of our food. As you can see, we have 102 health. It has gone down a little bit because I've been, you know, mulling around in the base doing stuff and things, but our stamina is greatly increased. As you can see, that is a huge bar. Double that with the Eikthyr buff, and we'll just be able to press W the whole time. So let's go ahead and adventure over there. See you there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to the Shrine of the Elder. I really have to say, I do like the art style in this game when it comes to how they're changing the altars up. What they could have done is just had one altar type for each one of the bosses and just called it good there. A lot of games have done that. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm actually going to set up a little FOB or FOB, as they call it, which is, I forget the actual acronym for it, but basically it's a small base that we can put out here to act as a base. So we could put the portal in there. So I'm going to get working on that and scouting out to make sure there's no trolls or baddies around here to make sure that we are not getting killed while we are fighting the Elder. So I will see you guys when we are linking the portal. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we went ahead and set up our little shack. I did sleep through the night, ate some food. We have 113 health. Let's go ahead and link these. So all you got to do is just type in the same name, give it a second to pop up. And boom, there you go. Now, if we walk through that, we will be at home. But it is now time to defeat the Elder. You know the drill. Cue the music. Oh my lord. Oh, that was difficult, dude. That wasn't even cool. Ah, I was not expecting that. He was right up on me. I was like, ah, get away. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. Dude, but that was fun. That was so cool. Okay. Oh, I need to breathe for a second. Okay, that was actually difficult. And the fact that I ran out of flame arrows like a quarter way through, or no, like 3/4 of the way through was like, kind of like, why didn't I craft more? Oh my lord. Okay, well, we got a swamp key, partly covered in caked mud. It smells foated. Foated. Wow, that's a word. And then we got the Elder Trophy, so let's get back home. I'll show you guys a little animation. It's actually kind of cool. Alrighty, and we are back. Time to go hang up our new trophy. Alrighty, so Ike there had something to say when we killed him. Let's see what the Elder has to say. Alrighty, here we go. Little thing of blood and bone, I should have snapped you like a twig. Now I wither and die. Let the great tree have me. Okay, so he is also mad that we killed him. Which I can't imagine why. You know, just totally getting defeated by a puny little purgatory bound human under a giant root. But hey, you know what? That is pretty freaking cool. Alrighty, let's head back over to base. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in our nice humble abode. And wow, what a way to come back from a small little break there. I'm so glad I did a bunch of farming on the side and got all this equipment so we could come back with a bang and defeat the Elder. Now, what is going to be next for us? We have to venture to somewhere called the swamp. I didn't see a swamp on the way out there, so that is definitely something we're going to have to use the boat for. The reason I didn't use the boat today was literally all the way up. Oh, I didn't mean to create that. All the way up until we got to about like right here, the winds were literally going north. They were going against us. So there literally would have been no way for us to use the boat to get down there. Otherwise, we just would have been rowing and rowing and rowing, and it just would have gotten ridiculous, especially in that storm, because higher waves can damage your boat, and especially because we don't have the longboat yet, which is the biggest boat in the game currently. We just have a carve. It can get damaged a lot easier by those bigger waves. So I just decided, hey, let's not use the boat. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, we did a ton of stuff today. We always get a lot of stuff done in these videos. I truly enjoy it. On the side, I do a lot of farming. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot done, but then we hop in these videos and we get a ton of stuff done. So I'm super happy that I'm actually able to show you guys this game. Even though this is still a very, very early game, there is a lot of stuff in this game. I mean, God, just how polished it is. But that's enough rambling for me. So if you guys did like the video, don't forget to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out over on Twitch. I will be streaming other games on there too. I'll be streaming Valheim, but I'll be streaming games like Overwatch and Phasmophobia and stuff like that over there. So don't forget to check us out over there. And until next time that we're playing Valheim, peace.